Yes, hello and welcome back. Today, I want to talk about how to manage autism, and I'll be referring some notes that I have written to help me understand them, though I review them. Before we go far, let's remember it's a condition, and it's a big spectrum that has different conditions and different people behave differently. Therefore, whatever might be good for one person might not be good for another person. They're just different. And then when you say about managing, I'm going to divide it into several categories. We can talk about the food they eat to help them with their conditions. We can also talk about the medicines that they are given or administered to them. And then we can talk about the therapies. So if you go to the foods, most of us, when you are searching for this, you are told you should avoid gluten, food with gluten, and the wheat items. That's the gluten is for the milk, and then we have the wheat items, all items related to wheat like breads, cakes, and the rest. But then also in the milk items, we are reminded that we should also avoid the ice creams, yogurt, and cheese. We should also remember to avoid the processed meat. That is mostly the one that are canned and the rest because of the chemicals used to preserve. We also have snacks. Snacks here we have the chips, cookies, crackers, and those other snacks. The other food we are supposed to avoid is the highly sugared foods or meals that are given or ready to buy at the roadside or supermarket. Some of them, the sugar is going to really affect the children and for them that they become hyper. That is overreactive depending on the time, on the age, on the activity that you are doing. The other thing when you talk about food is we have now the good food or the food you should give. Despite avoiding all those foods, we remember that they need a balanced diet also because it's important for their general body growth. So most of them have a deficiency in folic acid, fiber, calcium, iron, zinc, and vitamins at the region above them. Now, to ensure that you give them a balanced food, you can have pasture-raised chicken and also eggs. You can get oatmeals, a lot of fruits, butternut squash, and then the other starchy foods as usual. We have for us in Kenya, we have a lot of ugali, potatoes, and the rest. The other thing also about food is have a time frame when the food is being eaten and be consistent about the time. Now for these children with autism, I expect some picky behavior where they don't want to eat a certain type of food and they tend to eat when they feel like, but not according to your timing. But with strict time, you can outrun that one. Also, you need to be more cautious because some of them will have sensory issues in their mouth and they want to eat food of the same texture. That one is allowed and allowed to be seen. Okay, to the next item, we can combine behavior and therapies. And for behavior, we have discrete trial training. That is the use of simple, specific lessons which teach a certain objective or a certain very short thing, but with consistency, they get the learner to understand what was expected and needed of them. The other one is pivotal response training. This one is geared towards developing motivation to learning and also communication. The other one that is so much good is area intensive behavior intervention. The reason behind why I say it's so good is because with area intervention, you are able to guide the child according to the way you want them to be, and also it can help minimize the effect of the spectrum. The other one is verbal behavior interventions. This one mostly will go towards the verbal or communication, both expressive and receptive communication. When we talk about therapies, we mostly talk about occupational therapy, so called as OT, and mostly here you find they work so much to help the child be aware of their surrounding, be able to take care of themselves, and also use their motors. For some, they will require physiotherapy, but not most of them. The other one you can have is sensory integration therapy, which help the child to use all the senses of the body to receive and express themselves. Now that's it for now on ways of managing autism spectrum disorder. In the next section, we'll be looking at the medicines administered and how they affect and how they help the children.